Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Midday Call. I'm Laz. Let's go into what's going on in the market here. There's quite a bit of things going on today, so let's take a look. We're going to start with Apple, the everyone's favorite stock. And quiet session today, given the fact that we've seen $20 to $25 ranges over the last couple of sessions. So the range today at this point through around 12:30. About 660 to 670, so about a $10 range. But you can see here from our daily candlestick here that there's really not much in terms of direction. Right now we're pretty much where we opened, maybe a hair lower. The real trade is happening, intraday, really more of a day trading tape today. We did top out. We took out yesterday's highs fractionally. We saw a move to 670. Immediately upon hitting 670, we saw some selling. We then came back up, retested 670 and came back down. So it's volatility here in this session, but the clear level has become apparent around 670. We'll watch to see how that plays out over the next session or two here as this very, very powerful uptrend continues. Will it come to a halt here and maybe you'll see a little bit of a pullback, or does this continue to consolidate and wait for these averages to catch up for possibly another thrust type of move out of this area? So time will tell on that one. Moving along, another strong one that keeping a watchful eye on is Amazon. Very similar type of trade, very similar type of chart, very powerful uptrend. Really just taking a day off as of right now. Through lunch, you can see that the range is a little bit tighter inside of yesterday's move. So just a consolidation there as far as I can see at this point in the day. The S&Ps, we'll go back to the SPYs. We talked about the significance in the last few videos of the 8-period EMA, which is this blue line, and you can see we are definitively undercut that what has been a short-term area of support. So I suspect we will see a trade back to 140 possibly over the next, possibly today into even tomorrow. A very controlled down move here. So while you're seeing some high energy and some enthusiasm to the upside in some of the really strong names like an Apple or a Google, you're not really seeing it right now in the S&P. So it is a very stock-specific trading environment right now. The overall market was taking sort of a pause. We hit that 143 and we've pulled back. This is now the third day of this pullback. So we're still going to continue to watch this for what could be a buy setup into the 21 here, right around 140 in the SPYs. So keep that on the radar going into the next couple of days. Baidu, another very interesting chart. Retraced about 62%, and I've talked about this, into 135 in what was a very good-looking bullish structure last week. That did ultimately break out, and I can make this a little bit bigger. You can see when it fails, when a breakout fails, which is essentially what happened, how powerful that trade can be. Of course, happening at an area of significance here at the 618. So big surge down today, and really showing some downside power. I do anticipate we might see a little bit of support come in around this 113, 114 area for those of you that are looking for that mean reversion or that quick trade or bottom picking type of trade. I would keep an eye on that 113 mark there. If we look at this most recent range from the 100 area down to, up to 135, again, same thing. That 113 area represents a 62% or a 618 pullback of this 100 to 135 move. So I suspect you might see a little short-term support or traders step in at or near that level. Again, picking a bottom, picking a top is always a very difficult trade, and there is definitely a lot of impulse and enthusiasm to this downside move. So a couple of stocks for the radar, and lastly we'll look at banks. Goldman Sachs as an example, been holding its 8, did try and break away 2 days ago. We saw a nice lift off, and we got some follow through the next day, but has really come in with the market here. So again, banks continue this sort of very lackluster, boring trade. I still think the bias here is to the long side. based on what I'm seeing here. But you know, these are not great stocks. They have underperformed significantly. If you look at the you know, higher time frames, here's a weekly chart. Again, as the market has made new highs here, this stock, you know, collectively over time has continued to make new lows and underperform. JP Morgan as well, tailing down this week. And again, tried to break out a couple days ago and right back down. So, you know, I would steer clear of the banks for now. It's sort of a mixed, you know, mixed signals in there. Right now, day trading is still king. A lot of traders here focusing on Apple with the $20, you know, $10, $15, $20 intraday ranges. You know, there's opportunity in that for those that are, you know, skilled at the intraday, you know, trading style. For those of you that are a little bit more longer term, right now it's a waiting game. Markets had a big run. You know, so you don't want to be chasing highs, you don't want to be buying highs. A pullback, a correction is necessary, it's healthy, it's good. If the market is going to continue to rally and go higher, it's going to come from a buyable pullback, not because you're buying, you know, new highs every day. As always, a plan trader is a profitable trader. I'm Laz, and I'll talk to you later.
Hello everybody, my name is Pete Renzulli, Chief Marketing Officer of T3Live.com. I'm really excited about introducing you to and inviting you to the first T3 Live Active Trader Summit. There's going to be a ton of great content, but the #1 reason you want to come is you want to be able to network and associate with other like-minded people who have a burning desire to learn how to be a trader. So I'm going to ask you to make a trade. Trade one Saturday for some of your time to come down and learn strategies, tactics, techniques, and put some faces to the people that you see in the virtual trading floor in T3 Live, and learn to take your trading bigger. Learn how to be a better trader than you are now. Learn the strategies. It's going to be a lot of fun. Go to T3Live.com and register. If you would like to join us at the post-event cocktail reception, you can also upgrade to either premium or VIP. That's up to you, but either way, please take advantage of the general admission, 2 free tickets. Come down and expect to have a great time.